a man takes a rest. He wakes up feeling refreshed and ready for the hunt ahead. The crisp, cool air greets him like an old friend,
Some crisp, cool air.
caressing his cheek.
Hi, friend.
And he sees his good friend Arfo on the floor. He says, "Hello, Arfo."
Hello, Arfo.
He says, "Arfo, wake up."
Arfo, wake up.
Arfo ignores. He kicks Arfo in frustration. Arfo doesn't give a shit. Annoyed, the man goes crazy. Arfo is a heavy sleeper. Arfo dreams of a better future where he can be happy with his family. Arfo wonders if he ever truly knew this man, or if this man just kidnapped a baby seal and called it Arfo and drugged it with heavy sedatives before dragging it into his tent as a companion in the bitter, bitter frost. The man struggles now, panicking that he may have given Arfo too much sedative, and Arfo is in fact dead.
Come on, wake up. I'll waft air onto you.
Who can say where the seal goes? Who can say if the seal knows? That was emotional. That was raw. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I really thought he'd wake up. Really had to swerve there.
No, the only way he wakes up is when you go to bed, which is really weird.
Oh, is he awake for you?
Yeah, when you go to bed, he wakes up and like he dances around a little bit, then he goes back to sleep by the time you go back up.
I'll be honest, there's more complex maps, there's more like immediately exciting maps or impressive maps. But
Yeah.
nighttime polar sea and just the cool blues against the starry sky.
cool blues.
I think this actually might be one of my favorite views in all of Frontier.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Like it's nice. I'm glad we're here together in our weird ass Karoo.
Want to say closer?
I don't want to go to the space.
No, it sounded like you like the stars.
That was the way I called it, the space. But I don't want to go to the space.
I do not wish to go to the space. Also,
I do not wish to take journey to the space, Cotton.
it just occurred to me your helmet is just like a small, like, spike party hat.
I know! It's just a tiny little spike hat! You can't understand the design vision I've going on, darling. Honestly, I mean,
You're right.
really.
You're absolutely correct.
Oh, look!
Something
Behold!
speaking.
Zenith pile of smoke! Zenith getting closer! Zenith, ow!
I was not allowed to move until... Look, I love this guy, but...
You can hear the disappointment in Cotton's voice!
I love this guy, but did he need an anchor for a forehead?
Behold! Zenith shark wyvern name, I forget.
How does he see?
How does he see?
Look at him dead on. You can't see his eyes from straight on.
Oh, yeah! Can you guess his Zenith, Pat? Cotton?
I think it might be the horn, but I'm not 100%
You think it might be the horn?
I have ice crystal.
Oh, I also have ice crystal.
Ah, I see.
Got it all safe! You!
Oh, he freed us.
Oh! I could... What happened?
I don't remember.
That's a very, very cool blight. He looks vicious. He looks absolutely vicious.
He does.
I'm kind of a little bit terrified for his dragon mode as Zenith, I'll be honest with you.
He might just not have one of those because it's his horn that's accentuated, and it appears to be quite icely accentuated.
Maybe I'm being iced. Is there any way to stop this?
Maybe you're being iced.
What if you drink a hot drink?
Maybe.
No, that didn't work either.
I would say probably cleanser if I had to guess.
Oh, that might do it. Thank you. Why the second hit?
Because that's part of the attack. That's how the attack
Oh, okay.
works.
Oh my god!
Right. So I think he might have dragon.
I think he's got the dragon part of the fight con. I think he's got the dragon part of the
He might have
fight.
the dragon part of the fight.
Why is he venting so hard?
I have worked it out. So when you get the ice debuff, it starts draining your stamina. When your stamina hits 0, that's when you become a block.
Ah. Also, that's a really big dragon beam.
I am in pain.
Hi, in pain. I am really scared.
I'm gonna have a dash juice.
You should do that.
I have dragon debuff, and I
also
know what
have-
that does
we
in
currently-
Frontier. Which
Wait a
version of
minute.
dragon debuff is in Frontier?
Is this Zenith Dragon Blight?
Oh, I guess it might be. What is that? What do you think that does?
I don't know, but I'm kind of scared to consider it, given Dragon is like, you know, the Zenith element.
I mean, it's just an element, and now it's a Zenith version.
Whoa!
That's what I mean.
The speed at which he just... And then he got stuck in the ground.
That's what dragon is. Dragon is speed.
Can we break his horn, do we think?
I mean, I'm sure we can. Will we? Doubtful.
Will we? Will it happen? Ow.
I doubt it.
Okay, alright. A lot of steam is coming out of him, and I'm not entirely sure why.
The thrust. He's thrusting. He's got thrusters and vents. Exhaust vents and thrusters.
Why does this anchorhead shark have thrusters and vents, Gordon?
Speed and temperature regulation.
So how do you like your Zenith, baby?
I quite like his moveset as a whole. I think he's quite fun. He's quite interesting. He's got a fuck-off anchor for a head. Looks like he's got like a piece of metal that someone attached to his regular horn, and then they covered it in ice to make it look like it was natural.
You don't seem...
Like that don't look like it was created by no Mother Nature.
I think we're about to explode.
I think so.
We exploded.
Well, I agree.
So it seems like he doesn't really go into a dragon phase. He just has...
Yeah, he's just dragon.
He just has dragon.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn into a crystal in a second.
Get your stamina back.
I can't.
Think you can eat meat while...
I don't carry meat with me. I carry dash juice, which that ability removes your ability to use.
Well, ain't that a bitch?
Yes.
Well, I mean, that wasn't the worst opening
No.
salvo I've ever seen.
I agree. It wasn't bad. Don't really know what Extreme Dragon Blade does, though, because I still don't know what Dragon Blade does in
No, I'm not sure either. Everything seems relatively normal. I mean, I don't have an element on my weapon, so maybe we're not being affected.
Well, I was going to say it depends what type of Dragon Blade Frontier has, because Dragon Blade hasn't exactly stayed the same over the years.
That is true. His eyes are very intense. I can't get over how much air is pouring out of this thing.
It's a fair amount. Can you get over how much flinching he's doing?
Like, if this was a hot summer's day, this guy would be perfect. So you can't just eat steak while you're freezing to death. It doesn't give you the stamina.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. If I had to assume, I would say a cleanser is probably the friend you're after.
I'm both freezing and dragony.
You think hitting each other helps? Well, we'll never know.
We'll never know. I do think in hindsight trying to stab each other while he's firing death in our direction might be a problem.
I'm going to turn into an ice block in another zone. Does that help?
Just in the middle of 6, like,
no one can hurt me in here.
It should give you a defense buff to the attack that breaks you out of the ice block. In all
fairness.
fairness.
I mean, if it worked like the way that you want it to, yes. But ice in reality is quite brittle. Unless it's very, very thick.
Like, it is substance between you and the attack. So no matter how severe or not, it would at least dampen it.
Yeah, but usually you also have the ability to at least, like, brace because you know it's coming, whereas in an ice block, you're just in the position you're in. I think it at least evens out.
You can probably still tense up in the ice.
I don't think you could tense up if your body can't move.
I wonder if a nullberry stops it.
I doubt it, because that doesn't even solve the thing that is a Zenith version of. Well, I guess it is technically Ice Blade, isn't it? I mean, it's the snowball. That's why I'm saying that. It's the snowball. Bring a cleanser.
Okay, well, the nullberry obviously fixes the dragon blight, but I still don't know if the dragon blight is even a problem. Punishment. That's what it feels like. My counter and then hit just feels like naughty monster material. Naughty monster material? It feels like naughty monster material.
I could agree with that.
And... yeah, nullberry stops it! Ha ha! I am a genius!
Well, that's weird.
Nothing can escape the power of berries!
It really should be cleansed.
They come in so many fun flavors and colors, and you can have all of the juice. Really, they are a noble fruit of champions. Why does he make, like, just turning round?
Because he's fucking massive, long, and pointy?
The massive, long, and pointy things make huffy noises just by rotating?
What sound does a sword make if you swing?
None.
That's incorrect, actually.
It's really not. You'd have to swing it faster than the speed of sound to get a sound out of a sword.
No, you get a swish. It makes a swish sound because you're cutting.
You don't get. That's a movie trope. They don't actually do the swing in real life.
They don't make a metal swing, but they make noise because you're moving air.
Yes, but you have to move it fast enough. You can do the experiment with like a stick or a rod or something. If you like pelt it through the air, then it makes like a whoosh. But that requires an incredible amount of speed.
But he's massive, and when you swing anything massive, you don't need to swing it as fast. It's the whole concept of weight versus speed. There's enough force being displaced and enough wind being displaced to make the sound.
But also, this is all redundant because the sound comes from his steam vents.
It does.
You're not a machine, Mr. Antipasti. Yes!
Oh, he doesn't need that fin. I don't know how you broke his fin from down there.
Because, Cotton Sir, I am completely lucky. It was a complete accident. I don't really know what happened.
I guess I got covered in ice at some point without the game telling me. That's nice. I didn't get hit by an attack, but now I'm an ice block.
I mean, I don't think it normally tells you, although that would be really cool. Just a nice, pleasant voice. Excuse me, Hunter. You are ice blocked. Prepare yourself for freezing.
Well, I've got the debuff again.
Nullberry!
I don't have those. Don't carry them normally.
You don't carry Nullberries? The only thing that can stop the Zenith Blights that are plaguing us in our Zenith
The only
journey?
thing that could stop maybe like 3 of the Zenith Blights that we have had maybe to deal with very few times in our Zenith journey.
I mean, nearly every monster has had
No, I don't bring them I don't bring them in my standard quest loadout until I know that I need to bring them. That's how we do things. That's literally how you want me to do things, Josh!
What, not having null? What? That's got nothing to do with
It'd be a
it.
little awkward if we could just be immune to the unique thing of the Zenith the first time we fought it, wouldn't it?
But we're not immune to it. It gets rid of it.
It doesn't. It makes it not happen. And this is not like the 4th time that we fought this monster.
Where are the ices even coming from?
He's emitting ice when he's in the sky by flipping.
Or maybe he's pulling a Legiana and his like air vents are freezing the air. Oh, that's not good. That's not happened before.
It happened in the normal one. That's his dragon mode.
Yes, but it's not happened in this fight. And normally it's a health threshold. And I thought we were much closer to killing him than apparently we are.
I didn't think we were anywhere close to killing him. That's crazy. He's been fucking us up. You have like no healing. That's not normal.
Congratulations.
That means we haven't been hitting him much. We've just been surviving.
I've been hitting him loads. I mean, I broke his fin.
Comparatively speaking, and in the squishy places.
I swear his Dragon Blight is
Yeah,
his
we
dragon
have broken
is darker.
one part though. Is the point of that? I cannot say it's dragon.
Oh my god! I wish I had some healing drink or anything at all. He has suddenly become a lot more threatening than he was.
He did an attack and it hit me, and then did another attack while I was standing up at the time where you're forced to stand up, and it hit me.
Love it every time you just do your weird ghost slip and slide.
Thanks.
He didn't even like take a direct path to the box. He just spawned in, and it's like you're an action figure, and there's some invisible giant just like, and then Colin goes over here, and then he goes to the item box, and then he gets some item.
I'll have to take your word for it, because I have no idea what you mean.
Actually, that sounds insane. Just saying that he doesn't. Oh man, it looks like a giant invisible hand moving you around the place.
That's very Diablos of you.
He does kind of look like Blue Diablos, to be fair.
Only if you think Diablos is a shark.
I mean, he swims through the land. Was that my foot? What was that my foot?
He does, though. You're not wrong.
He swims through the land like sharks do.
Fuck you. It doesn't need to hit so much of the zone. Now I'm just frozen again, after just getting unfrozen. And he can't even hit me. Because he just didn't hit.
How did that miss
He
you?
just didn't even aim correctly.
Yeah, that was so anticlimactic. I was like, okay, cool. He's letting you out. That's really nice of him. That's fantastic. He's so bad with hip checks.
Yeah, he can't see. Have you looked at his eyes? He can't see.
God, you're right. Sorry, what is the point of highlighting crack lines on the floor if the attack is the entire circle anyway?
To look cool.
But surely the crack lines are there to go, hey, if you stand in between the cracks, you're not going to take damage. Like, that's the mechanical information conveyed by a physical change to the ground before an explosion.
Yeah, no, the whole thing. It's the whole thing. The whole thing's cracked on the inside.
I'm not sure that works.
I think it does.
My whole heart is cracked on the inside, if that's better.
Well, so's mine, but you don't hear me bragging.
Bragging, dragging, or crying?
Bragging was what I said.
Oh, so in fact none of the 3 options, is that what you're saying? Does it not go off you if you get hit?
Not until you're a block.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. Oh, and I could get stunned out of it. That's cool. I mean, that honestly probably took longer for me to get out of the stun, but I appreciate the thought.
Look, okay, I'm here to help. Hunters don't let hunters be stunned in front of sharks.
But what about behind sharks?
You can be stunned behind a shark, because then the shark's not seeing you.
I don't think this shark's seen me in front of it either, though.
You really are convinced this thing's functionally blind?
I cannot see its eyes when I'm in front of it. Therefore, its eyes cannot see me.
See, it just sounds like you're sad that you can't look deep into Antipasti's eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to know this thing's name. I can't keep calling it.
Anorupatisu.
Moron Patisserie?
Anorupatisu, which is exactly what I just said that you purposefully miss her.
Moron Patisserie?
Yeah, it's the Moron Patisserie.
It's the Moron Patisserie. Come here, we got cakes.
You got stupid cakes.
We got stupid
They'll make you
cakes.
go stupid.
These cakes are stupid as an anchor's hold.
We've got alcoholic cakes. These cakes will get you stupid.
Yeah, No! The eclair gonna get you weird!
All eclairs make you weird. Eclairs are weird. They're delicious, but they're weird. They're undeniably a weird food. Like, you can't eat an eclair and just be like, this is a normal day.
You might be onto something there. Does anybody ever eat an eclair in a non-special day?
Maybe an eclairist.
An eclairist! He plays the cream pipe.
I feel like I'm in the need of some eclarity.
Why?
Well, I tried to, but my hammer was long enough. See, look, you're good.
It's a very long hammer, damn it!
Yeah, apparently not long enough.
Increase the length of your hammer.
I can't. This is the very longest.
God, if sigils could actually go beyond very long.
That would be great. I want it to be very, very, very long. I should have multiple generations of length in my hammer.
Oh, I just got a big ugly mug shot of this thing.
I didn't know he was...
Like, he breathed deep onto my lens. Like, there is condensation on my camera from this thing's frozen, fetid breath. I ain't afraid of no dragon shark.
I'm a little.
I'm known to eat dragon sharks for breakfast, lunch, dinner, the following breakfast, lunch, digger, then the lunch and dinner after that. Basically what I'm saying is you get a lot of food out of one dragon shark, so it lasts most of the week.
I mean, yeah, it's not just a shark, it's also a dragon. Like, as far as things go, that's nutrition up the butt.
Okay, you have a shark.
Probably should eat it that way, though. Yeah?
You can either give it legs or wings. Which one is better or worse? Depending on your objective.
Wings? Wings are just worse than legs, yeah. If you're implying that having wings gives you the ability to fly, then wings, always wings.
You know, I guess you're not wrong. If you're like walking down the street and a shark's running at you, yeah, that's one thing, as we've established. But
that's terrifying. Don't get me wrong.
But if a shark is like furiously like torpedo flying through the air like a hummingbird towards you, then I guess you have a whole other list.
Oh my god, a shark with fucking hummingbird frequency wings.
Yeah, hummingbird frequency wings, just.
And then just that face, just looking at you, saliva dripping down.
The grin as its wings just go like heck towards you.
Oh gosh.
Oh. In fact, I think everything but a hummingbird becomes instantly horrifying with hummingbird-esque wings.
A cat with hummingbird wings?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I guess it's more terrifying, but I think it's still cute. So I think hummingbirds are cute.
I think Poof is possessed by a demon and genuinely floats through the air whenever.
Okay, not your cat.
like
the general concept of a cat.
Like, there's a cat cam that I can watch on my phone for when like we're out and we want to make sure they're okay and stuff. And I'm convinced one day I'm gonna
concerned parents.
Yes, I am a concerned cat dad. Thank you very much.
I just think that, you know, there's limits to what you need to watch a cat.
It's not so much for the cat safety, it's to make sure the cats aren't fucking up any furniture. Well,
they're going to say it's just for my peace of mind.
This is my peace of mind. But I'm convinced one day I will open that app and get a video of Poof just hovering through the air with glowing red eyes. There's no doubt in my mind.
I'd be more concerned if he was just staring at the camera the whole time.
Oh yeah, that would be so creepy.
Like he knows it's there, like he understands cameras.
Oh my god.
It's like, I know what you're doing.
Do you think the Dragon Blight's only Zenith now that he's...
I mean, the symbol looks the same, and so does it look on top of me.
Maybe he just doesn't have Zenith Dragon Blight. Maybe it's normal Dragon Blight, because the symbol is the same. I think that's actually a really good point. Maybe there isn't a Zenith Dragon Blight.
I mean, I think it's extreme enough that he gets the crazy ice blight that isn't really a thing.
Stop just charging forward and backwards! You're not a Diablo!
To be fair, it's free hits for me, so he can keep doing it as far as I'm concerned. That one I would like him to stop, though.
No, that one's okay.
That one I don't appreciate.
And that's the main thing.
See, I can't counter it because I keep iframing the projectile, and then the tornado keeps applying the ice debuff.
Okay. Well, I'm going to hit him with my strongest attack, and then I'm going to kill him with my all-powerful fury! Oh!
I am frozen!
You just got to let it go, man.
I want to hurt.
I hate how dated that reference was, but it was so applicable in the situation, I couldn't not.
Look at his horn. Look what they did to my boy.
Do you prefer normal antipasti?
I mean, visually speaking, yes. Fight-wise, this was a wonderful fight. It's a very cool fight, but yeah, that horn doesn't do much for me.
Sorry, awkward patisserie.
Yeah, all we do is phallic cakes.
Smooth over the fact that apparently we both know that exists.
You say that like it's like a weird concept, like no one could ever come up with this.
Yeah, but where's the only thing they do? Like, surely the market isn't that large.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I'm sure their market is
I guess
very
it depends
variable.
on the specifications they get given.
Yeah. It's quite variable. Yeah, I've heard that their size doesn't matter when it comes to cakes, weirdly. Like, usually for cakes, you do want to actually care.
Give me Zen of shark bits. Smithy! Stop combing your mustache.
No!
Okay, sorry, Jesus Christ.
Can't tell me when to comb!
Smithy, please, I've got shark bits. I need you to cover me in shark bits.
Do it yourself!
Fine, I've got shark bit. Interesting.
That's,
Interesting armor set.
I don't know if I'd like it necessarily more than the regular one.
Yeah, no,
that's
I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm sorry, I'm
just not there.
That ain't it, Chief. Oh my god, the tonfas are just too many him.
Yeah, they are. That's great.
They're just too many sharks on each fist.
Nice.
Love it. All right, what do you think of your sweet, sweet shark?
Why the horn?
Horn anchor now.
That's true. That's also very true.
That is true. That is true. I think the normal fight is better.
I mean, I guess the concept that he unlocks the dragon as he goes.
I think the dragon phase is more impactful than the normal one.
Yeah, because it's not the whole time.
Like, if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. Please consider supporting the future channel on Patreon down below. And
a message from our sponsors. People who don't like to talk often.
Unless fencing is a style that I don't know about, that sword is garbage.
There is a fencing skill.
So that's quite what you're looking for, but it's just a big needle.
Will keep me from bouncing, which helps with the needle.
I mean, I guess you're not wrong. Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.